he's obviously quite happy to go in a crate. Your puppy might not be. So we'll start with them out. And then we would just, they might not be that interested in going in, so I'm going to feed him to recreate that he's not interested. And what I would do is just put some treats in here. Okay, and your puppy's likely to go in. What we're not going to do is try and push them in, tell them to go in, lure them in. We're just going to make it really attractive to go in there. If they're still not actually walking in, we can face it and give our attention to that area, because they'll tend to want to come round in front of us. So if we're facing here, they're going to come in front of us to try and go in, and it tends to work really well. Then we're just going to feed, just want to feed the reward, that it's really rewarding to be in here. But then we can release the pressure a little bit and put one out. And then we can put more in. As you can see, he's automatically sucked back into the crate. He knows where he's going to get paid the most. So if he wants something in his life, say if I'm doing something in the kitchen, he will tend to come and go into a crate or into a bed, because he knows that's the best chance of him getting what he wants and getting paid, which makes him a really, really easy dog to live with. Okay. Brilliant. So we're just paying more. So I'm still paying some out, which is letting that pressure off. Okay. But I'm only giving one out. Straight back in. What I am doing is saying the word okay before he's released from here. And that's because I want to be able to open that door like it is now, put him in there, and I don't actually need to shut the door. He will stay there until he tends to get the word okay, that he can come out. So I can don't give me around. Any crates? Thank you. Okay, so now because I've told him to go in the crate, he'll stay. So we have a rule, which is if he goes in of his own accord, he can come out of his own accord. There's no thing. If I tell him to go in his crate, he has to stay there, which he's done. He's a very good boy. So I'm going to pay that because I want to see more of it. That's really good. Okay. Good boy. You're a super good boy. So that would be how I would just get them started and used to the crate. No closing the door, nothing like that initially. Then we can start closing the gate, or the door, whatever you want to call it. And they're still eating, and I'm literally doing it like this. So the door shutting doesn't actually mean anything. We can close it, because that sometimes can signal distress. We don't want that, we want that to just be a nothing. I'm going to let him out again, okay? There you go. Good boy. Good boy. So then, I'm not always going to be sat by the crate. So we need to teach him. Oh, there was a random treat that was there. So I need to teach him that me standing up, the rules stay the same. That he can still be in that crate, so I stand up and feed him. You might only get to here and have to crouch and feed. So take it really, really slow. Set your dog up for success. Good. Okay. Up, close. Big step away. Close. And we're just making all of these things really normal things. Good boy, aren't you? Yeah. But we're asking for absolute absolutely nothing difficult. I haven't told him really what to do apart from to release him. Okay.